Guys, so we're starting something new. We're calling it a summer series, all right? So what we're gonna do is every week or every couple weeks, we're gonna highlight a certain ingredient. So obviously, we're all about tomatoes right now. They're first of the year, so these beautiful tomatoes come from all over Georgia. And we're gonna dive in deep. So my thing is I love salads in the summertime. And this is kind of a let's throw everything together type of thing, but you'll see what we're gonna do with it in a second. So first things first, corn, all right? Let's get that corn right on the grill. You wanna get this thing charred, husks on and everything. Next, we're gonna take some peppers, some whole beautiful peppers just like this. And we're gonna take these nice little baby zucchinis here. Zucchinis we're gonna cut right in half. Peppers we're gonna leave whole. Just like this. And then olive oil, only the good extra virgin kind. And then some salt. Like that, we can throw these peppers on here. We'll do zucchinis later. One of my favorite things to do in the summertime is literally get all of these beautiful ingredients right on the grill, all right? It really brings out the sweetness in some of these dishes. So while these beautiful veggies are grilling, we'll get these tomatoes ready, all right? So we're gonna leave some of these tomatoes bigger than the others, and we're gonna have some a little bit smaller. Just nice contrast. Now, I love beautiful mint and basil in a salad. So we're gonna get this guy picked and ready. And what we'll do is we'll give it a real rough chop. We don't want it to be too perfect, just nice and rough. So you just move these veggies around a little bit. You wanna get an even amount of color on all the sides. Same thing with this corn. I really love olives in the salad, so we're gonna use some kalamata. You can use any kind of olives you really like. Since kalamata is my favorite, we're gonna use these guys. We'll give these olives a nice little slice. Throw a little bit of these beautiful scallions, these green onions, and a little bit of salt and some olive oil. We'll get these guys on as well. So while all those veggies are cooking, we're gonna create a nice little vinaigrette, all right? So we're gonna start off with a little bit of raw garlic, just to add a lot of brightness to this dish. A little bit goes a long way, so don't go crazy, all right? So we're gonna do a bunch of different citrus for the vinaigrette here. So I'm gonna take probably about a half of an orange. See how far that gets us. Don't worry about the pulp, it's delicious. Then we're gonna do a half a lime. You want a lot of bright acidity with this dish, right? Because all of these ingredients here in your mouth, when you bite into it, it's gonna be very fatty. So you want a lot of acid for this. And then the lemon last. We're gonna get these beautiful herbs. And don't be shy with olive oil, it's good for you. And we're gonna do a good amount of salt. And just a touch of some chili flakes, all right? Because I like a little bit of heat in my salads. And just give that a quick whisk. Set that aside for right now. Almost there. So while that's waiting, we're gonna put some feta on this salad. I love feta, especially on a summertime salad. Very Mediterranean of me. Oh man, this one's funky, real funky. Organic barrel feta. Ooh, beautiful zucchini. We're gonna get those face down. So, the reason why I like to grill a lot of these vegetables is because it lets out a lot of the natural sweetness, right? So whenever you add caramelization to something, all you're doing is caramelizing the sugars that are in there. So imagine how much sweeter all this stuff is gonna be. That's why we then go and add some raw garlic and lemon juice, stuff like that, to really enhance all of that. Easy for this. Remember I said I wanna keep it just a touch under because I want a little bit of crunch in these peppers. Obviously, if you're doing this at home and you don't want to blister your fingertips like I'm just doing right now, don't. But what I'm going to do is take your knife, just kind of give it a little bit of a easy peel just like that and get some of these seeds out. And then we're just going to do a rough chop just like this. I'm going to move that over here. We don't want these to be 100% cooked. We still want to be a touch on the raw side. We want this salad to have some crunch. While the rest of the stuff is still cooking, we can get a lot of these veggies right here in the vinaigrette. and let them start doing their thing. Already looks amazing. It smells fantastic. Scallions, right? You just want a little bit of char. We're not trying to cook them all the way through. So we're gonna take these bottoms off just like this. This gets us started. And then same thing like we just did before. Nice little rough chop. Once you get to about here though, you wanna go a little bit smaller. This gets a little harder to eat. These are almost there. While those are finishing up, we can get this corn working, all right? So start at the top, peel down. We're gonna take our knife and just let the knife do all the work. Just cut straight down. Now that the zucchini is done, take it off. We're gonna get back to that corn in a second. And you're just gonna do, again, a little dice, a little small cut. Two, we'll come back and do all that corn. Let's get it in there now. More salt. A little bit more lime juice. A good amount of olive oil. Let's fix that again. Perfect. Time to plate this. Obviously, you could easily just pour this bad boy right in here, but make it a touch fancier for you. My absolute favorite cheese for the summer, feta. This one, we got a nice raw feta from Whole Foods. And a little bit of mint for garnish. Just brighten it up. A little pinch. Some chili flakes. Guys, really quick, easy first dish of the summer series. Beautiful corn and tomato salad with a bunch of grilled veggies. I would perfectly pair this with like a piece of whole grilled fish or a piece of fish or even some grilled chicken. I mean, I'm down with this on a steak. Literally, it's a perfect summertime dish.